Welcome to the Bovine Podcast, your go-to source for inside stories, cutting-edge research, and the latest updates in the world of dairy farming. Our 108th episode explores Bovaer and the UK dairy industry. Is it revolutionizing sustainability or just a PR nightmare? So please grab a glass of milk, sit back, and let's get started with this week's episode.
Methane emissions have become a significant problem in the fight against climate change, especially in the dairy industry. When trapped in heat for over 100 years, methane is a greenhouse gas more than 25 times stronger than carbon dioxide. Most of it is released when cows belch. Ignoring this part of dairy farming means missing a crucial environmental puzzle. That's where Bovaer comes in, a new feed additive that promises to significantly cut methane emissions, making it a potential game changer for sustainability in farming. Some hail Bovaer as a breakthrough, a beacon of hope in the fight against climate change. With just a tiny addition to cow feed, it has the potential to reduce emissions by up to 30%. However, like any transformative idea, Bovaer has faced skepticism and consumer pushback. The path to sustainability seems full of controversies as much as it is full of possibilities. While some see Bovaer as a hopeful step toward lessening environmental impact, others are concerned about its implications for dairy products and food safety.
Bovaer is a new feed additive made by DSM to address a significant environmental issue in farming: methane emissions from dairy cows. Methane, a potent greenhouse gas, is mainly produced in the stomachs of ruminants like cows through enteric fermentation. This process involves breaking down food using microbes, producing significant methane, and contributing to climate change. Bovaer, the result of over 10 years of rigorous research and testing, is a safe and effective solution. This additive targets a specific enzyme in the cow's stomach that produces methane, reducing emissions by about 30% when used correctly. It is effective in tiny amounts. A quarter of a teaspoon per cow daily can achieve methane-reducing results, providing a reliable and practical solution to a pressing environmental issue. Bovaer has been embraced in more than 60 countries, including major dairy producers like the United States, demonstrating its global acceptance and potential impact. The approval process involved thorough trials and evaluations by scientific and regulatory groups, proving its effectiveness and safety for animals and humans. This widespread acceptance underscores the additive's role in achieving worldwide sustainability goals in the dairy industry, making the audience feel part of a united global effort.
The power of social media can be both good and bad, as seen with the backlash against Arla's plan to try Bovaer. What started as a simple press release quickly became a PR disaster, showing how fast misinformation can spread online. The trial, which included only a tiny number of Arla's farmers, was meant to test methane reduction, but the reaction was simple. Soon after the announcement, social media, especially X, became filled with different opinions, with false information and conspiracy theories taking over. Some people mistakenly said Bovaer was not just a feed additive, but a dangerous chemical that could make dairy products unsafe, a colossal misunderstanding. There were false claims about changes to milk, and even suspicious hints of corporate wrongdoing, which fueled fears. Crazy accusations linked Bovaer to political and health conspiracy theories, dragging in people like Bill Gates without any factual basis, making mistrust and confusion worse. Because of this, consumers panicked and called for a boycott of Arla's products. This reaction was based more on fear than facts, as social media gossip drowned out scientific studies and official approvals showing Bovaer's safety. This situation shows how easily public opinion can be influenced, especially when sensational stories overshadow the truth, serving as a warning for the whole dairy industry.
The introduction of Bovaer has sparked different opinions among UK dairy farmers, highlighting the tough choices surrounding new farming technologies. Some farmers see Bovaer as a key step toward eco-friendly dairy farming. In today's world, cutting carbon footprints is necessary, and Bovaer helps in the battle against climate change. These farmers want to be part of the global solution and make caring for the environment a central part of their work. However, many farmers are still unsure. Their main worry is the cost of using Bovaer. Since it doesn't boost milk yield or quality, It's an extra cost without a clear benefit other than less methane, which can't be easily measured without special tools. This makes it a tough choice, especially for farmers already struggling financially. There is also concern about getting caught in a public relations mess. Some farmers fear that misunderstandings, like the ones during Arla's trial announcement, might upset customers. This could damage farmers' reputations or lead to boycotts, worsening their financial situation and hurting the relationships they've built with consumers. The disagreement over Bovaer shows a more significant issue in the industry, balancing short-term financial needs with long-term sustainability goals. As talks continue, it's essential for everyone involved to work together and address these concerns so that projects like Bovaer provide clear and practical benefits to everyone.
Dairy farmers face significant financial hurdles when using Bovaer in their feeding routines. Farmers don't see immediate profits because this new feed additive costs money. Many farmers already have tight budgets, so they must choose between being environmentally friendly and economically stable. The main issue is that while Bovaer cuts down on methane emissions, it doesn't lead to more milk or better quality, which could make up for its cost. Farmers must spend money to use Bovaer without any extra income, making it hard to justify the additional expense. What's more, there aren't any strong financial incentives to help. Government programs don't provide enough support or subsidies to help with these costs, leaving farmers to pay the price of becoming more sustainable. Retailers also add to the problem by not wanting to pay for sustainability efforts. They want to stay profitable and hesitate to take on extra costs for environmental reasons. This means farmers bear the full financial brunt, even though society benefits from lower emissions. Farmers face a tough challenge if retailers and others don't pitch in. For Bovaer to succeed, we need to change our economic thinking. Everyone involved, including retailers and policymakers, must share responsibility and offer financial help. Only when we all work together can the goal of cutting emissions align with keeping farmers economically strong.
The Bovaer controversy swept through the UK dairy sector like a storm, and the slow response from regulatory bodies like the UK's Food Standards Agency was hard to ignore. In today's world, where news and rumors spread as fast as a tweet, waiting too long to confirm Bovaer's safety made public worries worse. This delay only fueled doubts as people waited for an official statement amidst rumors and false information. The situation highlights how crucial it is for trusted sources to communicate quickly and clearly when public trust is at stake. Another missed opportunity is the lack of government incentives to help adopt technologies that reduce methane. While everyone agrees that reducing methane is good for the environment, dairy farmers still bear the cost of these technologies. Even though reducing methane aligns with national and global sustainability goals, government policies don't offer much support. Farmers wonder why they should pay to care for the environment without help or recognition from those in power. In a time when sustainability is supposedly a top government priority, not having policies to encourage the use of products like Bovaer seems like a strategy mistake. It raises the question, if the government doesn't support essential sustainability projects, who will push for positive environmental change in the industry? This challenge remains unsolved, leaving dairy farmers stuck between wanting to be more environmentally friendly and facing the challenging economic truths of making it happen.
The story of Bovaer is just one part of a more significant trend in the global dairy industry. This trend is concerned with reducing environmental impact and managing trade issues. As countries aim to make their food systems more eco-friendly, technologies like Bovaer become essential tools. However, they also face the challenge of fitting into global trade systems. Today, environmental issues heavily influence policies and consumer choices. Bovaer showcases a mix of innovation and necessity. It highlights the growing awareness that agricultural emissions must be reduced to meet climate goals. Yet Bovaer is not alone in this mission. Worldwide, other technologies like ruminate and seaweed extracts are being explored to lower methane emissions from cattle. The potential for these technologies to work together shows the importance of international cooperation. As countries update their trade deals, the movement of new products like these will become crucial. Many nations acknowledge their climate duties and add sustainability clauses to trade agreements. This could lead to shared strategies where countries exchange methane-reducing technologies and research, promoting a joint effort in cutting agricultural emissions worldwide. Groups like the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization and the International Dairy Federation could support these sustainability efforts by creating consistent global policies and establishing trade rules that encourage rather than hinder innovation. For companies and dairy farmers, aligning with these global initiatives could help reduce methane emissions and improve their market position, which is increasingly focusing on sustainability. While Bovaer faces challenges at home, its story reflects the more significant issues and opportunities at the intersection of sustainability and global trade. The international dairy industry is poised for a new era in which collaboration, rather than competition, might lead to a greener future.
The story of Bovaer in the UK dairy industry is a tale of opposites. On one hand, it promises to reduce methane emissions, a big step towards helping the environment and fighting climate change. But on the other hand, it's causing many arguments, mainly because of what people think about it and how much it costs. While some farmers are eager to use Bovaer for its green promise, others worry about the cost, as it doesn't improve production. This raises a key question. Can the dairy industry balance new ideas like Bovaer with consumer concerns and financial pressure? Regulatory bodies have a significant role to play. They must ensure safety and openness and create an environment that helps new technologies. As the Bovaer story continues, the future is uncertain. Will people eventually support it, trusting the scientific backing it has? Can financial challenges be solved with better policies and support for farmers? All these things will shape the future of Bovaer and dairy sustainability. As someone involved in the dairy industry, you're in the tough spot of figuring out how to mix innovation with public perception in your ongoing effort to be sustainable.
Thank you for tuning in to the Bovaer podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's insightful discussion. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Catch you next time on the Bovaer podcast, where bovine expertise and community come together.